Are they going to arrest the forest?
Conservative states falling into nanny statehood real fast. Kinda hilarious to watch. We're coming, UK.
Humid climate perfect for organism. Ban organism. I fucking hate pharmaceutical kikes so much it's unreal.
The spores have already been legal in most states for decades. Sporeworks.com has been in business for at least a decade.
Big Pharma doesn't want people to discover that psychedelics are often more effective at helping with emotional problems than the drugs they push.
Back off, shroomies. There's a new, strong, independent woman in charge.
Florida becomes ever more unbearable by the day.
Out-of-state carpetbaggers continuing to flood in en masse. Woods bulldozed for more car washes, storage units, and gated communities for said carpetbaggers. Built slightly higher than existing infrastructure so everything floods because fuck you. Midget retard governor and Bible thumping Karens in state legislature. Gestapo police force. It's not even cheap to live here anymore.
Joe Rogan listeners of Florida must be absolutely seething with rage. Molding.
They grow in nature spontaneously so that Bill is retarded. You can't legislate what nature decides to sprout on its own.
Reminder that spore prints are easy to mass produce, easy to conceal, and many nice people will mail them to you for the price of postage.
I thought the whole appeal of Florida was the low cost of living.
It was a decade ago. I've lived here my entire life, and the dynamic has completely changed. At least half of the people in my neighborhood are now from out of the state, and more native-born Floridians leave each year. Prices on everything have gone up, and the housing market here is a joke. If I didn't get my house back in 2014, I would be screwed right now. Everything is simultaneously more anarchic and more authoritarian. We're the freedom state, but everything fun is banned. And yet there are way more shootouts than I remember, and there are roving groups of teens breaking into shit constantly despite the police here being incredibly aggressive. Everything positive about this state is being squeezed dry. They just recently built up a huge booty-gated community near my folks' place atop former wetlands, and all the water runoff during Milton flooded a bunch of old homes and trailers. This state is now a hellhole outside of the areas that are still rural or poor. Every big city or coastal town is being gentrified by the worst kind of preening status-obsessed morons.
Why are evangelicals and conservatives so against plants? Except tobacco? Left-wing states have outlawed smoking tobacco in most places, but weed is totally fine. Florida used to have pain pill mills, now they're banning mushrooms? Drug laws violate the First Amendment.
Trust in authority, especially law enforcement, doctors, and the military. Leftists have their own sick brand of it too, with lawyers, government agencies, scientists, and medical personnel being their more trusted authority members. Both sides suffer from this because normies of the midwit range feel both superior to retards and inferior to anyone holding a position they think is greater than theirs. The high IQ take is, people in authority aka experts are just as stupid as everyone else. Just ask the nuclear expert Louis Slotin, nuclear physicist and engineer that thought he was an expert and handled half a plutonium core with a flathead screwdriver.
Heck, what a fucking moron. Why would you do this shit ever?
He was an expert and had degrees in shit. Being an expert, he knew what he was doing, clearly. Bear in mind, there are tens of millions of people just like him, that are experts who know exactly what they are doing. You must trust them. They have training and degrees or badges or security clearances and speak multiple languages. And of course when you know how to speak 8 different languages you know more than other people do. A lot of experts said that the nig in Miami that ate that other guy's face was high on bath salts. Every drug expert knows that dopaminergic stimulants make you hungry, so he must have been high on MDPV or APVP. Oh wait, he was on weed. No traces of cathinones found in his tox report. Who could have guessed? Anyone who has done cathinones, that's who. I myself am a proud novice in everything I do. I am an amateur, and I will never ever be an expert or master.